Apple really be getting close to launching its first foldable iPhone? Well, a new leak has just added more fuel to the fire, and this time, we're getting a closer look at the screen sizes, resolutions, and even some new camera technology that Apple might be planning for its foldable iPhone. If these details turn out to be true, this could be a big step forward for foldable phones. Let's start with the screens. According to a leak shared by Digital Chat Station, Apple's foldable will come with two displays. The main internal screen is said to measure 7.76 inches with a resolution of 2713 by 1920 pixels, which gives it a pixel density of 428 ppi. Now, if you compare that to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, which has around 460 ppi, the foldable screen is a bit lower, but still sharp, especially for a foldable phone. The outer cover display is expected to be 5.49 inches with a 2088 by 1422 resolution, and this screen hits 460 ppi, matching the sharpness of Apple's top devices. This size is actually close to the iPhone 13 mini, which also had a compact 5.4-inch display. That means the foldable iPhone could be small enough to carry comfortably when it's closed, something that might appeal to a lot of people who miss smaller phones. Now let's talk about the cameras. The leak claims the external display will use a punch-hole camera cutout, likely something similar to the dynamic island we've already seen on newer iPhones. But the really interesting part is the internal screen. Instead of using a notch or a visible cutout, Apple might use under-display camera technology. That means the camera would be hidden under the screen, giving users a full edge-to-edge display with no interruptions. We've seen this kind of tech on some Android phones already, but Apple has always been very careful about when to use new technology. If they're going this route, it likely means the under-display camera is finally good enough to meet their high standards for image quality. Now, you might be wondering, why is Apple so late to the foldable game? Samsung has been leading with its Galaxy Z Fold series for years. Google has already released its foldable Pixel phone, and even OnePlus has joined in. Apple, on the other hand, has been quiet, but that's usually their way. They take their time and they try to get everything just right before launching a new product. On paper, the specs for this rumored iPhone Fold might not seem groundbreaking, but Apple isn't just about specs, they're about smooth user experience, design, and software working together. If they can deliver a foldable with great performance, minimal creases, and strong durability, it could finally push foldables into the mainstream. And let's be honest, once Apple enters a market, things start to move. There's still no official word on when this foldable iPhone might be released, but some reports suggest 2026 or 2027 is possible. That gives Apple plenty of time to work out the final details. There's an exciting development on the horizon for the iPhone 17 lineup, and it could be a game changer. Apple might be pushing the boundaries of chip technology with the potential inclusion of a 2-in chip in some of the iPhone 17 models, which would significantly boost performance compared to the previous generation. This would give the iPhone 17 Pro, and possibly even one of the standard variants like the Air, a major advantage over other devices, including the highly anticipated Galaxy S25. Previously, the expectation was that all iPhone 17 models would be powered by chips built on TSMC's third-generation 3-in process, and 3P. This was similar to what we saw with the iPhone 16, which uses TSMC's second-generation 3-in and 3E chips. While each new chip generation brings performance and efficiency improvements, these are often incremental. The real leap happens when Apple, or any other tech company, moves to a new process node entirely, which is where the 2-in chips come into play. According to a report from DigiTimes, TSMC is set to start mass production of 2-in chips later this year, with Apple reportedly being the first to use this next-generation technology. The most exciting part of this news is that it may not just be the iPhone 17 Pro that gets this 2-in chip. Rumors suggest that one of the standard iPhone 17 variants, likely the Air model, could also feature this advanced technology. However, production of these 2-in chips is expected to be limited, meaning the base iPhone 17 will likely still rely on the 3-in chips due to supply constraints. The 2-in chips are said to be a huge step forward, with claims that they offer up to 15% faster speeds and a 30% increase in power efficiency compared to 3-in chips. This would make the iPhone 17 Pro, if equipped with a 2-in chip, a formidable device significantly outpacing the current crop of Android flagships like the Galaxy S25, which is expected to feature a 3-in chip. That's not to say the Galaxy S25 won't be impressive. Its 3-in chip will certainly bring performance and efficiency improvements, but the leap from 3-in to 2-in could create a noticeable edge for the iPhone 17 Pro, especially in tasks that require a lot of processing power. However, it's important to approach this news with some caution. While DigiTimes has a track record for breaking certain industry news, their claims are not always 100% accurate. so it's best to take this information with a grain of salt. Apple has a history of keeping their upcoming products under wraps until they're ready for an official announcement, so there's always a chance that plans could change. Even without the potential 2-in-chip, the iPhone 17 Pro is shaping up to be a major upgrade. Leaks and rumors suggest that Apple will introduce a new rear design with a camera bar reminiscent of Google's Pixel phones. This camera bar will reportedly house a 48MP periscope lens with 5x optical zoom, providing even better photography capabilities. Additionally, the iPhone 17 Pro is expected to come with iOS 19, offering a new set of features and improvements. While the idea of a 2-in-chip is certainly exciting, it's important to keep in mind that performance improvements aren't just about raw speed. Are you wondering when your Samsung phone will finally get the One UI 7 update? Well, the wait might be over, at least for some users. Samsung has officially started rolling out the stable One UI 7 update to more regions. It began earlier this week in South Korea, but now it's expanding to Europe and the United States as well. This is a big step forward, especially for those who've been checking their phones every few hours hoping to see that update notification. At the moment, the update is only available for the Galaxy S24 series, which includes the Galaxy S24, Galaxy S24 Plus, and Galaxy S24 Ultra. If you own one of these phones, you should start seeing the update anytime now. Samsung confirmed that users in the US will begin getting the update today too, so it's not just limited to Europe. Samsung is also expected to push the update to the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and the Galaxy Z Fold 6 very soon, possibly even today. However, if you own a different Samsung device that is eligible for One UI 7, you might need to wait a few more days. This staggered release is normal for Samsung. They usually start with their newest flagship models and then move on to other phones in the following weeks. So if you're not in the first wave, don't stress, your turn is coming. Now let's talk about what One UI 7 actually brings to the table. This isn't just another boring update with a few bug fixes. Samsung has packed in some real changes this time. One of the most noticeable changes is the new design. The entire interface looks cleaner and feels more modern. It's easier to use and offers more ways to customize your device so you can truly make your phone feel like your own. A new feature called the Now bar has also been added. It's a dynamic tool that adjusts based on what you're doing on your phone. Whether you're watching videos, browsing the web, or messaging someone, the Now bar shifts to give you quick access to the tools you're most likely to use at that moment. It's a small change, but one that makes your daily usage feel a lot smoother. Widgets are also getting a boost in this update. There are new styles, more options, and better ways to organize them. If you like having useful info right on your home screen, you'll love this part of One UI 7. Samsung has clearly put effort into making widgets not just useful, but also better looking and easier to use. But that's not all. One UI 7 is also packed with new artificial intelligence features. Samsung has been working hard to catch up with competitors when it comes to smart features, and it shows. With this update, you'll see better predictive text, smarter photo editing tools, and AI that can help with day-to-day tasks. These features aren't just there to show off. They're meant to actually help you get more done in less time. If you're using a Galaxy S24 model, keep your phone charged and connected to Wi-Fi. The update could hit your device any minute, and if you're using another eligible Samsung phone, your update is likely just around the corner. Samsung's updates usually spread quickly once they start, so it won't be long now. This is one of Samsung's most exciting updates in a while. With the design refresh, smarter tools, and better customization, One UI 7 feels like a step forward in the right direction. If you're excited about this update or already received it, let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more tech news, updates, and reviews. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.